Hi guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to create and set up a meta pixel for your Facebook and Instagram ads, or generally the meta ads. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more exclusive content, and visit the description section to access very exclusive and important updates for you that would help you succeed. Let's get started. Make sure you log in your Facebook account on the same browser you want to use. Then you visit business.facebook.com. All right, /latest/home. It's going to take you to Meta Business Suite, the desktop version. Then the next thing you want to do is to select the business portfolio you want to work on. Now, how can you do that? You click on this top button, this drop down here at the top left. Then you could scroll down and search. These are different business portfolios. Okay, here, these are different business portfolios. So we're going to search, select the one you want to work with, you want to work on. Click on view more if you have more than, you have a lot. So this is the one I want to work on. So we'll click here. Then we'll click on this settings icon. All right, so basically we're going to cover how to set up a meta pixel. All right. So next, you're going to scroll down once it takes you to the business portfolio settings. Okay, then you scroll down and you click on data sources. So you click on this drop down. Then you select data set and pixel. So this is where we are going to create a pixel. So as you can see, one has already been created. Okay, one has already been created. So I'm just going to create another one. So you're going to see how this is done. To create a new one, you click on add at the top right. Then you input the name. All right. Then you click on create. It's quite easy and straightforward. So if you notice, we've already created one before now, but I just created a new one so that you know how it works, or you see how it works. Okay. So you can also reload this page if you can't find the one you've created. Just refresh. Okay. All right, so you can see this is the one that has been created. So we're going to close this for now. So once you create it, you notice that nobody has been added. So I'm going to add myself to this one. Let's work on this one first. Then we'll click on assign access. So I'm going to select myself, and that's all. Go control, then assign. Then click on done. So this is how you can create your pixel. Now, some platforms like Seller or Bumper, they're just going to ask for your ID. Okay? Once they ask for your ID, and you're going to get that your pixel ID from here. This is where you can get it from. So once you have this ID, you can copy and paste on those websites. If not, you would have to set up the code manually. So if you need help to set up your pixel manually, you can contact us. Okay. Next thing you want to do, you want to assign an ad account. Okay. So if you notice, we've already connected an ad account here. But if you want to do a fresh connection, you click on connect assets. Then you click here. Make sure you always select an ad account. So you connect as many as you want. Then you click on add. Then you click on done. Okay. Then you could also go to event. If you want to reload this page, you could also reload it if you want. So this is how to set up a pixel, or to create a pixel account. Meta pixel. So we're going to leave this one. This one is just to show you that it works fine. Okay, so let's go to Event Manager. All right, so you could click here to go to Event Manager, or you simply search for all tools. Okay. Then you select Event Manager. This is how to go to Event Manager. But in best instances, if you see any option here that takes you to Event Manager, go for this one. So we select this one. So don't forget, if you need help to set up your Meta Pixel, kindly contact us for your e-commerce website. So you're going to notice that this one is already connected. All right. Now, if you want to do a fresh setup, this one is already set up. It's for a website, a seller store. This is the website. Let me show you the store. Okay, so this is it for where we're tracking this product. All right, so I'm going to show you. So usually you're going to find setup events on this first page, but I'm going to show you another method you could find it. So whether it's a new Pixel account or it's an old one, you simply go to settings, then you scroll down, then you're going to see event setup. This is what we're looking for. Then you click on open event setup tool. Then you impute the website. So this is the website you were supposed to impute. Okay, this is the first page. So you copy this. But make sure you've done the internal connection on seller. There's a spot on seller where you're going to attach the pixel code. Then you do your setup. Then you click on add event. Okay. So this is how to set it up. Then you're going to see this code. Okay. So for now, let's say for content like this, you can track ViewContent. So this is how you track an event. You click on track new button. Then you click on this one. You're going to say select an event. You're going to call it ViewContent. So that's basically what it does here. Then no value, don't include value. Then you click on confirm. Now, if you want to see track other buttons, you click here. Click on the content again. So we're going to do a lot of samples with seller. Let's scroll down. Okay, click on more details. Once you click on this more details for seller, it's going to take you to the full landing page of this product or of these services, of this service rather. Okay, so you can now track other buttons. Okay, so you can call this initiate checkout. Okay, so we'll click on track new button. Then you click on choose your ticket. We'll call this initiate checkout. Don't include value. Then you click on confirm. Okay. So you could also click here again. Then you could also track this button, but you have to act as if you want to buy. Then you could call it any name. So you must not follow the standard rule, provided that you understand what you're calling them. But in best cases, you can follow the standard name or the standard rule. So you could also call this AddToCart. All right. So let's say track new button. Then we'll call here AddToCart. Then don't include value. Then confirm. Okay. And you could also pay with transfer. So there are different options. Pay with card and more. So what you have to do is to fill up all of these details. And then you'll be able to track, the button will be activated, then you can track more buttons. Or you could even just click on track new button, it's going to work. But most importantly, you could also track this one. We are going to show you another video. We'll attach it in the description section of this video, where we are going to show you the best way for you to track a sales. Okay, for that particular video, we use a bumper website. All right, so you could do the principles we are going to teach, or we taught in that video, is what you should do no matter the website you're using or the kind of e-commerce website you're using. So make sure you visit the description section of this video to get access to that video. And also feel free to contact us if you need help to professionally set up your pixel on your website or e-commerce store. So let's see if I can log in here. I'm going to show you how to connect your pixel on Seller. It's very straightforward. It's very straightforward. So, remember, we're going to log in. So input your login details. So you log into Seller. After you're logged in, the next thing you want to do is to find settings. So I'm going to close this pop-up. Okay, so you click on these three lines here. So make sure you search for it. You might find it here for now, or maybe you find it here, wherever. Just search for it. Then you click on it. Next, you click on integrations. So this is where you would find it. The Facebook pixel, maybe at the time you might be watching this video, it might be called Meta Pixel, or whichever one, either Facebook pixel or Meta Pixel. You select it. Okay. So all you need to do is to copy. You can see all you need to do is to copy the ID of that pixel you created. So let's go back to the pixel home. Okay, so this is it. This is the pixel we copied. And once you paste it here, then you click on update pixel. That's all. Then you've automatically connected the pixel you set up to your Seller store. Then, but this is something you have to do first. Okay. After you must have done that, then you can do the event setup as we've shared with you. Okay, so we're going to go back to our event setup. So once you're done, you click on finish setup. Then you click on finish. All right. So you could give your feedback or you just keep it. So that's all. It's as easy as this. It's as easy as that. Okay. Then you give it some time. Then you could reload. You could ask some persons to visit your website or use your mobile phone, visit your website and click on those new buttons you're now tracking.